Hello everyone, how are you all? Today we are back here with the new session of Science Class 3rd, chapter number 6, Human Body. Okay, so students, in this session today, we are going to explore the different organ system of a human body with the help of which our body is composed of, and then we are going to explore the different functions also of all these different organ system. Okay, so let's start the chapter. First of all, student, what we have is the learning objectives. In this session, we are going to cover the building blocks of our body, then the different organ system, and also the very important, that is our sense organs, with the help of which we can sense our environment and can also respond towards it. Okay. So first of all, what they have given you, that complete the lines given below by taking hints from the pictures. So the pictures have been given to you, and with the help of these pictures, you have to complete these lines. First of all, we have what? That I need dash for running. So you can see over here that this boy is using his legs for the purpose of running. So what we are going to write over here, that I need legs for running, right? Secondly, I need dash for writing. So students, for writing purpose, what we use is our hands. So we'll write over here that I needs hands for writing. Then next is I smell a flower by with my dash. So for the purpose of smelling, which body part do we use is our nose. You can see in this picture also, this boy is using his nose to smell the flower. So we'll write over here with my nose. Next and the last is that my dash helped me to taste the food. Okay, so for tasting the food, that how does it taste? We use our tongue. Okay, tongue help us to taste the food. So we will write over here, my tongue help me to taste food. See, so our body is just like a machine. Okay, it is made up of several parts. Like a machine is made up of several parts, similarly our body is also made up of several parts. Each body part has a special function to do. Okay, and a part of the body that helps, that has a special purpose, a special action to do, is called an organ. So students, we have different body parts. Every body part has a specific name and a function to play. So these all body parts which have a special purpose, special action to do, these are known as organs. Okay, and we have various organs in our body, and all the organs of our body need to work unitedly and very smoothly. Okay. Next, the topic which we have is building blocks of our body. The very first topic is the building blocks. Means our body has a very small unit of structural and functional. That is cell. Cell are the smallest unit of our body. It is a very small and a basic structure and function unit of life. Then the cell which are all similar in shape, size and function. Such type of many similar cells make up a tissue. Okay. Then all those tissues which are again same in nature, these different types of tissues make a particular organ. Then such type of various organs are there in our body which unitedly performs a particular task for us. Those combined group of organ is known as organ system, which is formed by a group of organs. And like this, we have various organ systems in our body which performs various functions for our survival. Such different organ system make an organism or a living being. So this is the constituent of our body. Okay. Now, so from here, what we have concluded is that first of all, we have what? Cell, the basic structure. Then through the cell, the same type of cell make up tissue. Then from the tissue, what does we have? Organ. Then the similar organs all together make up an organ system in our body, and the various organ systems in our body all together make up an organism. Okay, so this is the whole structure of a human being. Now next we have the topic that is our sense organs. So majorly students, what we have 5 sense organs in our body. Very important. Okay, what are these 5 sense organs? That is eyes, ear, nose, tongue and skin. How does this sense organ help us? They help us to interact with our environment. Means the function of the sense organ is to make the environment familiar to us. We can sense the environment, we can interact with our environment because of these organs only. Okay, what they basically does is that they send the messages to the brain. First of all, the sense organ receive the message, then they send the messages to the brain. And then in return, these organs help us to see, hear, smell, taste and feel. This is how the sense organs function. So now let us discuss all the sense organs one by one. First of all, we have eyes. Okay. So with the help of eyes, we are able to see the things around us. All the beautiful surrounding is visible to us because of our eyes. Second, we have ears as a sense organ, which help us to hear the different types of sounds around us. Okay. Then third, we have nose, which helps to smell the things. Then next, we have tongue, which helps to taste the different things. Okay, whether it is sour, sweet, bitter, salty, all these different things are identical in taste to us with the help of our tongue. And next and the last sense organ which we have is our skin. And the skin help us to feel the different types of things. Okay, we can feel the hardness, smoothness, hot, cold, okay, the temperature, the texture. So these different things can be feel by us with the help of our skin only. Okay, these are our 5 sense organs. Now next we have the topic that is organ system. As we have discussed earlier also, that organ system is composed of different organs which all together performs a specific task only. Okay. So different organs work together to perform a particular function of the body and they are called organ system. As I told you, the different organs, but they work together for carrying out a particular function of the body. Those group of organ is known as organ system. Now, every organ system has a definite function to perform. Okay, but all different organ systems work together to keep our body fit and healthy. Okay, so majorly we have 8 main organ system in our body. Let us read about them. Okay, number 1, we have skeletal system. You can see this is our skeletal system. The hard bony framework of our body is known as skeleton. It is a framework of our body. Now, the function of the skeletal system is to provide shape and structure to our body. Very important function. That is, it gives shape and size to our body. And also, it protects the internal delicate organs of our body like brain, lungs, okay, heart. So, these all different internal delicate organs are also protected by our skeletal system only. In total, we have 206 bones because of which our skeletal system is composed of. That means a human adult body has 206 bones, which all together form our skeletal system. Okay? The skeletal system is made of bones and their joints. You can see this is skull, this is the neck bone, ribs, backbone. These are the thigh bones, these are the joints. All these are composed of bones only. And all together they form our skeletal system. The next system which we have in our body is muscular system, and as the name suggests, this system is composed of muscles. Okay, so muscles are joined to the bones. These muscles are joined to the bones, that means to our skeletal system, and these muscles help different parts of our body to move. The movement is only possible in our body with the help of these two different types of system, that is skeletal and muscular system. The muscular system is formed of all our skeletal, smooth and cardiac muscles. Means basically we have three different types of muscles in our body, that is skeletal muscle, smooth muscles and cardiac muscle. And the all these three muscles all together compose our muscular system. Okay, about 640 muscles are there in a human body. Bones are 206 and muscles are around 640. See, face muscle, we have muscles in our face also, which helps to move, make us smile, frown, talk, etc. Then we have arm muscles also over here, which get shortened and lengthened so that we can easily move our arms up and down. Okay. Then next we have what? Leg muscles, which shorten and lengthen so that we can also move our legs. Means what? That these different types of muscles helps us to move our body parts in different directions. Okay. Now, the next system in our body is digestive system. So, students, after eating the food, it gets broken down into smaller pieces with the help of some organs present in our body. And these all organs all together make our digestive system, with the help of which the food is broken down and the energy is being derived. Because until and unless when the food does not get digested, we cannot derive energy. And energy is very much required to carry out the different functions of our body. Okay? See, so the food that we eat gets converted into simpler form, which is used by our body to get nutrition. As I told you, the food which we eat, it must be converted into very simpler form. Okay, so that our body can easily absorb all the nutrients and the energy. And this process is called digestion process. And all those organs which make our digestion possible, they together constitute a system and performs the function of digestion and is known as digestive system. Now, in our digestive system, we have different organs. Our digestion starts from the mouth. Okay. Then the food goes into the food pipe, through which it is transported to our stomach. Then it is transported to small intestine, and after that to the large intestine, and then the waste from the body is removed through the anus. Okay. So these all different parts together make our digestive system. See, first of all, we eat food through our mouth, right? We intake our food through our mouth. Then in our mouth, we have teeth, which helps to chew the food. Okay. And after chewing the food goes to the stomach through the food pipe. This is the food pipe which takes the food from the mouth to the stomach. Okay. Then in the stomach, after getting into the stomach, that food mixes with some digestive juices, which helps to digest that food. And then the food passes into the small intestine. Okay, after the digestion of whole food, it get passed into the small intestine, the next organ of our digestive system. Now, in the small intestine, the food is completely digested, first of all, and then after that, the nutrients from the food is absorbed by the blood, and then they are carried to the other parts of the body to derive energy. This whole process takes place inside the small intestine. Then the undigested food, it reaches the large intestine, and then it is passed out of the body through an organ known as ileus. Okay, see, our stomach is exactly a blending machine because it mixes up the food until it becomes like pulp. You must have seen a blending machine. Similarly, our stomach is also acts like a blending machine only, because it mix up the food very properly until and unless the food becomes like a pulp. Next, we have what? Respiratory system, which is also known as breathing system. You can see these are the different organs of our respiratory system. Okay. See, all of us breathe to stay alive, right? We all need to breathe to stay alive. For that, what we do? We inhale the oxygen from the air because of our nose, through our nose. And then this air which we inhale through our nose, this air goes down the windpipe. You can see this is the windpipe through which this air goes inside our lungs. Okay. And then we breathe out a, a wasteful gas for our body, that is known as carbon dioxide. This also is get exhaled by our body through our nose. Okay, and all this process together make our breathing system or respiratory system. You can see these are the different organs. That is, first of all, nostril. Inside that nostril we have nasal cavity, then we have pharynx, larynx, this is trachea, that is a windpipe. Then these two lungs or the respiratory organ. Okay, this is the right lung, this is the left lung. This is how our respiratory system looks like. Next, we have the another system, that is nervous system. Okay, all the actions such as speaking, seeing, hearing, walking, learning, etc. All these different types of actions are being controlled by our nervous system. Now, what are the organs which made our nervous system? That is our brain, spinal cord, and the nerves. They form our nervous system. Okay. If we talk about brain, so brain is very, very vital organ. Why? Because it has some messengers which are called nerves. And through these messengers or nerves only, we can send the messages, or our body send the messages to the muscles, bones, and other part of our body. The messages from the brain is transferred to the other parts with the help of these messengers known as nerves. Okay? All the parts of our body are connected to the brain by spinal cord. Now, along with all these, we have a special organ known as spinal cord. What does it do? It connects the different parts of our body with the brain. Okay? And the different activities are being controlled by our nervous system only, like hearing, walking, learning, feeling, etc. Okay, you can see this is our brain, this is our spinal cord, and the nerves which are spread throughout our body, all throughout our body. Next, we have what? Circulatory system. Circulatory system is made up of heart, blood, and blood vessels. These three types of organ system makes our circulatory system. Okay. Along with that, the circulatory system is also our body's delivery system, because the function of this system is to deliver the oxygen and nutrients from the heart to different parts of the body with the help of blood through different nerves. like arteries and veins. Okay, you can see, first of all, the heart, there is heart which pushes out the blood to big blood vessels. All the oxygen and nutrients are dissolved in that blood only, which is being pumped by the heart. Then this blood flows through the blood vessel and is being transported to the different parts of our body. Therefore, it is known as our body's delivery system also. Okay. Next, we have excretory system. Okay. So, the function of excretory system is to clean our body. How? By removing or throwing out all the waste from our body, like urine. It is being excreted out through an organ, that is kidney. Okay. Then we excrete out stool also through anus, and sweat is also a kind of waste which is excreted out through our skin. Okay. So this is how we can say that the function of excretory system is to make our body clean, to remove all the wastes out of the body. Okay. Next, we have reproductive system. This system is very important. Why? To produce the young ones. Okay. And reproduction is necessary to continue the life on the earth. Okay, to maintain the balance of a particular type of species on earth, reproduction process is required, which can be carried out by a system known as reproductive system. Okay, it helps us to produce the young ones of an individual. This system maintains the life cycle on the earth. Every living being, whether it is a male or a female, has a different reproductive system. Okay, that's all for the chapter. It's completed. We have discussed the various organ systems which help us to carry out the different functions in our body. Okay, so let's meet in the next session with the new and exciting topic of science. Till then, keep going well, and thanks to everyone.